Hello, and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. The game ended, but we are still here. There's several more things to do, and I'm not entirely sure what order I'm gonna do things in. I guess to start, we should just, load back into the save. Oh. Just a little, owl icon. I'm not sure what that means. Does that just mean you've beaten it? That's the ending? I'm not sure if that means something else changes, is there something I can't do in here that I could do? This is just the previous save, I think it's right before I left for the megastructure, which we may want to load back to. Yeah, if anyone knows exactly what this means, and if it, has any implication for what you can or can't do in the save, let me know, but let's just load back in and see where we are here. But if we are just here and it's as if we haven't gone to the megastructure. Yeah, everyone's here. And this is the time where they were like, yeah, you should go out and do whatever you want before we go in. I guess I am gonna load the other save then, because that's where I want to continue from instead and make different choices and get those lost levels done and replay the city part as well and maybe see if there's some other choices there or something like that. I think I'm curious about doing that. The problem with this is, now I'm gonna be, messing around and picking quote-unquote bad dialogue options for the second time, and the second time is gonna be, the 100%, doing everything ending, which I kinda don't wanna, mess up in that way, but, I mean, surely it's not gonna change that much, and I am curious about doing a couple things differently, so I guess let's just go back again. And we'll just go into this one instead. But yeah, let me know if there's something that you can do in a, completed save file with that owl icon or something like that. But yeah, so here, I think we were ready to just go back, and I think we are ready to just do the last two lost levels. Also, I did have a quick look around in here, and I think I saw... Is it there? This terminal I have not read. And this is this is a problem with... I could have just had this on. Hide question marks, just show question marks instead. Is that it? Yeah. Because then I would have seen this one, that there is something I haven't seen here. So, yep, that's what I get for using this setting. And not knowing if I missed something in the stage. Though apparently this is the only one that I missed as far as I can tell. So, here is the final Trevor log, Trevor End. And yeah, weird that we got that cutscene with Trevor without having done these. You would think you would need to. It's people like Trevor as much as it is people like Alexandra who make the future happen. People with silly names like Trev, who aren't famous, who aren't geniuses, who aren't driven by a powerful vision of the future. Ordinary people whose work and sacrifice isn't even acknowledged or remembered. I will remember you, Trevor. You too held the world on your shoulders. Thank you. By Athena? And I guess that's kind of paralleling Athena herself, that in the end, Athena was more like Trevor than Alexandra. She wasn't doing anything, I mean, she accomplished great things, but yeah, that's a thing that I'm, a little conflicted on, because that whole reveal, let's have a bit of a talk here, because I've been thinking about this, that whole reveal of, oh, we've been idolizing Athena all along. She's just like us, for real. She never had, a grand master plan, or a greater purpose or anything like that. She was just, messing around and testing things and just experimenting, I guess. That's great, but then that means she's not really very justifiable, I feel, in my opinion. Because then it just makes it seem like she just left the city because she was like, oh, it's so stifling in here, you can't get anything done. I'm just gonna say fuck you all and go out and do my own things and just, experiment with things that could potentially have world-altering consequences, for the worse. Maybe something could have gone horribly wrong and she would have deleted the world, there was a lot of danger and uncertainty in this, and she didn't do it with any sort of greater moral agenda than just, I'm bored of not being able to do what I want, so I'm leaving. But, like, if more people did that, that would also have, like, horrible consequences, right? Like, Lifthrasser is one of the few that also has left, but he just had, like, the ambition of, I just want to, like, walk the world and just kind of, I don't know, live with nature and just see things and explore and be a nomad, which doesn't really, like, harm anything. So I don't know, like, that whole reveal made me just kind of not like Athena. Like, it makes sense, but in the end, it feels like she wasn't really justified and just kind of went behind the back of everyone else because she's the first one, she's special. While if anyone else did that, they would have been, like, held accountable or something? I don't know. Again, we may need to see more endings and complete the remaining things to maybe get more fleshed out scenes and stuff, I don't know. But it definitely, like, felt a little off to me, like, when you think about it a little deeper than just the, like, twist of it. Because, yeah, like, the twist of it is cool, that one moment where it's revealed that she didn't have a grand plan, and we were idolizing her in a different way. Like, yeah, that's a cool twist, but past that, some cracks start forming. But yeah, we'll see. Let's read onward from Triclinius? I don't know. Byron and I used to go to the hills above the dam and observe the stars with the telescopes that I built. When I saw the stars like that, I felt such awe that I wished we had the ability to cry. I felt wonder, but I also felt recognition. I was seeing my home. The sea of stars is where we came from. Oh, is this, like, that's above the dam, so it's not like the observatory, but that might be something as well. And it's where we must return. I had so much hope then. I knew one day we would set sail. We would fly through the clouds of the nebulae, I don't know. We would cruise across planets where it rains diamonds. We would follow the fading light of distant supernovas. Why do you say supernovas if you say nebulae? Shouldn't that be like supernovae as well? Until at last we met our brothers and sisters of the cosmos. I could feel that day coming. I can't anymore, and I don't know how to live this way. And yeah, again, like, all of these messages that Athena then got, and, like, read, presumably, if she didn't have, like, some motivation of a greater purpose where, like, oh, they won't understand, like, I have to do this for some big reason, they'll see later on, then it was just, she was just leaving everyone on red and in misery, just for kind of no reason. I mean, not that it's not understandable that it was, like, stifling how people looked up to her and stuff, but yeah, it does, like, seem a little irresponsible in a way. Sarabai? In memory still bright. I lived with Sarabai for nearly a century. I will not pretend that all the days were good, some were terrible. She was opinionated, she could be difficult, she could be unfair. Did she die? Did we know that? I don't remember hearing about that. She could be unfair, and so could I. Sometimes we hurt each other, though we rarely meant to. But most days were good, and some days were great. A great day with Sarabai made you feel different, made you feel like something had been revealed to you about the nature of the universe itself, some innate goodness at the heart of all things. Like Nadia Sarabai, whose name she adopted, yeah, there you go. She believed in the existence of something sublime beyond the material world. I hope she was right. I hope she's still somewhere. I hope she's not trapped in that broken body I tried so hard to repair. Yeah, like, was that during the Alexandria catastrophe or whatever? I'm not too sure. I was advised to let her go, to get over my attachment. I tried, but it was the wrong advice. Love is what makes us human, and we should count ourselves blessed that we can experience it. So we can experience, like, love and joy and sadness, but we can't cry. Don't have that function. My attachment is what kept me sane, what anchored me to this world. Even in death, she saved my life. And like a sentence or two of hexadecimal. Oh, a couple more. Oh, that's quite a lot, actually. I'm grateful for the days that we got, but no amount of days would have been enough. Love is not finite, and it is for infinity that we must strive. I will do so for all of you who may still find love in honor of Sarabai. Hypatia. If I'd been more careful, New Alexandria would never have happened, and Sarabai would still be alive. Yeah, exactly. Okay. But yeah, again, this is weird then. Like, if I had been more careful, and then she goes off doing her own thing, that is also extremely risky, you have to assume. All of these experiments with infinite powers and stuff. This could have easily ended extremely horribly for the entirety of humanity and the planet. And yeah, we got some hexadecimal, whatever that means. I don't know if it's enough to put at the bottom, or if it'll overlay across the text, depending on how much there is. And Trevor, final Trevor log. There you go.
Everybody's gone, except me and Alex. She's upstairs somewhere. Haven't talked to her in days. The only reason why I know she's still alive is she's submitting bug fixes. I still have a lot to do myself. I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working. This is the one that's really gonna last if everything else breaks. And you know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but
yeah, he sucks.
I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead. God, these time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself and John Carpenter and all that stuff, but mostly I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just... I should just tell her. You know? Just...
Right at the end.
Tell her. Just tell her. Maybe later. I gotta finish this first.
Maybe later. Well, hopefully your later came, Trevor. Even though, would it really matter that much? I guess just for his own sake. Oh, and we still get some stuff here. I guess because of Trevor. Now it's like some ode to Trevor. In memory still bright. Oh no, it's this one again? For Sarabai? Really? No, okay. I guess it's just like called the same thing. I would like to thank 1K for recovering all of Trevor's recordings. It's clear that they meant a lot to Athena, and they should mean a lot to us too. He is as much our progenitor as Alexander Drennan was, and we should not forget him. It's all a love story in the end, all of human history, even when people die, or never even have the chance to get to know each other. What? Oh, like, it's all a love story, even when people die or never even have the chance to get to know each other. Okay, yeah, I did not understand that sentence at first. Love is the only thing that survives the abyss of time. Without the love Trevor felt for Alexandra, without the love Alexandra felt for us, none of us would be here, and nothing would matter. Thank you, 1K. As tragic as this story is, it gives me hope. And who knows, perhaps she loved him too, or could have. Yeah? There we go. Rip Trevor. And rip my brain. I'm gonna rip my brain out. Hexahedral stacking. My feet are wet. Hexahedral stacking. Oh, like the boxes? Box stacking? I see. Yeah. Okay, so... I mean, let's start with this. And that, like... Yeah, exactly. It alternates these two. Okay. So why are we stacking boxes exactly? Like, we can stack boxes, but... what is that gonna do? Do we have a red connector somewhere? Like, what would we even need red for, other than, like, breaking something? Yeah, it seemingly isn't used for anything. Like, other than to maybe cause a conflict or something, I guess? Like, if I do... Hold on. If we do like this... Oh, that's not in range. Yeah, that might not be possible then. Yeah, it does cause a conflict. So I'm guessing it's something like that we're doing. Yeah, like, the boxes can block stuff? Oh, that might be it. So... if we place this, like... yeah, that's not gonna have line of sight to everything. Oh, hold on. I think I have an idea. I think this should work if we just, like, put the boxes here, just, like, in front of it on the inside. Yeah, I think this should work. Put them there, then hook this up, so it's sitting right here. This will open, and then we can just remove these, and it swaps. And then we have boxes on the inside. There you go. Okay, I mean, that's also another, like, cool one, because it's an interaction we haven't really seen before, in that sense. And yeah, very, like, stripped down to the basics. No, like, red herrings or anything like that. Like, you had to figure out there has to be some point to this laser, because there is no other receiver for red, so there has to be a use for it. So yeah, I mean, that's nice. I like that one. One remaining. One final level. Until the Golden Gates. Do I have, like, double music, or is this... no, this is normal. I thought that was a box. There's like a box laying around in the middle of nothing. Oh right, this is the super far away, like, on the edge of the cliff one. Yeah, someone commented the, like, red log? Red, like, Miranda log, was it? That was on the edge there. Apparently is, like, a really weird one, because it doesn't have, like... I don't know, there was something, I forget exactly, like, it doesn't get put as a log, or it's not required for the, like, listen to all the audio logs, or something. But then, it's kind of weird, because, like, why that one specifically? It's not like it was revealing some super grand thing about, like, the end of Miranda or anything, really. It just felt more like a regular log, as far as I can tell, or can remember. So yeah, kind of a strange one, that red one. Alright, what do we have here? Alternator. Oh, okay, I mean, yeah, this seems to make sense. So where do we have the red source? Oh, right there, yeah. Oh, I see, yeah, so that's not gonna work, but, like, we do... I mean, this doesn't work. No, we need to send it across as well. And yeah, that's all. We just need to... This is a very clear one as well. Like, we just need to figure out, with this moving up and down, how do we make, like, an alternating, like, laser thing. So yeah, like, that makes red, but then this blocks it, so that doesn't work. If we just put that there, now the first one doesn't work. And that doesn't work either. It has to be something, like, across this, where, like, this obviously, like, alternates here, and then gets cut off. But then how do I make... Wait, is it just here? No. No, because then this is always active. We don't want that. How do we make an alternator out of this? Yeah, because now the red never works. We're just shifting blue on and off. Is this something where, like, we set up red? Oh man, I don't know. Red and blue to the red one? No, that's... No, to the blue one, like on this side. And then here we set up red and blue to the red one. Like there. No, that's not gonna work either, right? No. I mean, it's very clear, like, what we're trying to do, but not necessarily how to make that happen. Because now red works, but blue does not. Wait. This? No. That wouldn't work either. I'm just thinking, if I, like, block a beam, we can see, like, which one is sort of the problematic one. Wait. Don't I, like, only want the blue? No, that, I mean, that's not gonna do anything either. So yeah, we can't just set these up like this. Right? Yeah, that gets cut off. I think we need, like, one of these to not be across this thing. So, like, one of them is always active, but then we somehow need that to, like, cancel based on this one. If this is here, it's cycling on and off. I almost feel like it doesn't need to alternate, like, over time. It just needs to alternate once. But, yeah, even that is, like, hard to do, because as soon as I place the blue down, it's gonna break the red forever. Yeah, like, the challenge is making the red activate a single time after this one. Yeah, this is a bit of a head-scratcher. I may need to leave it for next episode. Did not go as quickly as the previous one. Yeah, I don't see how we could... Because, like, yeah, this would just block this forever. It's like we would need two of these somehow. And this won't get blocked now. And that doesn't work. Yeah, man, I don't really understand how you could possibly have that alternate. Yeah, I think let's leave this off today, and I'll continue. I'm recording another one anyway, so we'll just think more about this one. Just don't know what other configuration I haven't tried, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. I think we're just gonna continue from this save from now on, go back to town, and then do the golden levels and turn in the stars and all that, and make a couple other choices along the way. I'll see you next time.